Phyllis. Thank you. Good morning and welcome to Unity of Bloomington. I'm happy to see everybody in community this morning, and welcome to the people online. Today we are going to be exploring the concept of peace together. I want to welcome you now to go ahead and stand if you are able to sing together, to say together our commitment to community. We are a heart-centered community seeking spiritual awakening and transformation by deepening our connections with God, self, and others. And now, let's go ahead and sing our welcome song. So now we'll take a little bit of time to greet one another this morning, and when you hear the song, please come on back to your seats. Thank you. You may be seated. So today is the second Sunday of Advent, and we are celebrating peace. In this season of Advent, we await the birth of Jesus as a divine child, one who grew to show us what is possible for all human beings when we are fully aligned with God. During Advent, we strive to bring forth the divine essence that was born as each one of us. So this second Sunday of Advent, we light the candle of peace. A peaceful heart leads to acceptance of what is, exactly as it is. Today, the Salmon family will be lighting candles for us. Peace is an inside job. When we live from the knowledge that we are spiritual beings, when we see ourselves as both divine and human, peace is ours. Nothing and no one can take it away. As peace dawns on every heart and mind, the world will be transformed and the Christ will be born anew. On this day, we relight the candle of hope and whose seeds are taking hold in our heart and stretching toward the light. Thank you. And we light a candle for peace. May it light the way. Thank you. Unity of Bloomington is currently in a transition period when we are between ministers, and we believe in the power of affirmation and right mind. And so with this, we will join together and set our intention for our future. Unity of Bloomington is generating an abundant future in expansive alignment with Spirit. We lean deeply into our truth principles, live our faith, and trust the process. Our greatest desire is to be abundant and attract those who value spiritual growth, including our next right minister. And now we will have musical inspiration with Dan Pekarsky and Dave Tuckkidd.
A
Thank you. Our speaker today is Luke Salmon, who was born and raised in Bloomington. He attended Bloomington North High School and Ivy Tech, and is currently employed at Catalent as a senior manufacturing specialist. During the pandemic, he played an important part in training personnel to operate new equipment that produced the COVID vaccine. He's married to Monica with 2 children, Mabry and Waylon. Luke is a member of the Unity of Bloomington Board and the board liaison to the Chapel Action Team, Youth and Family Ministry, and Hospitality Committees. In addition, he's also taking some of the online education courses at Unity, and they are available through Unity Worldwide Ministries. So welcome to Luke Salmon.
Thank you, Jonna. Thank you, Phyllis. Once again, I have a difficult one to follow up with Dan and Dave to providing such wonderful musical inspiration this morning. Really sets the tone for the message today, and I am very grateful for that. I'm grateful to be standing in front of all of you this morning, and all of you that are online joining today. I extend a warm welcome and my gratitude for your attendance today. It took me quite some time to wrap my head around my talk this week. I have struggled to come up with the right words to speak about peace. This past week, I've experienced in my own life 3 unexpected deaths, and really put my peace to the test as my aunt was speaking to me, said, "You're going to have to dig deep this week." And so this is my attempt at that. With so much destruction and distraction in the world, how are we supposed to find peace? Seems like everything we have access to is we are able to be distracted at any given moment. We live in an age unlike any other right now where we are able to access all the information of the world, at our fingertips. We can also connect with the world outside in any number of ways. We can connect with people from all across the globe, and at any given time, we can reach out and speak to folks. So there's the good and bad that comes with it. But the fact is we are being constantly bombarded with information, with being pulled one way or the other, with reasons for us to lose that peace, lose that connection. It's easy to do. It seems like that's kind of how it's designed right now. So we have horrible conflicts across the world, and at home we have, as we gear up towards the Christmas season, we got to go and buy all the gifts. We got to go and meet with all of our family and extended friends and remember what could they want? What do they want for Christmas? It's easy to lose that peace. But, with the age of the internet, it's not all bad. We have the ability to stream live to all of you at home right now. We have the ability to keep up with our relatives that are spread across the world. We have the ability to learn and connect and create community online. We have the ability to even find peace online. There's all kinds of apps for meditation and contemplative prayer practices. It's all available to us right now. So it's not that this is a good or a bad thing. It just is a thing. It is the reality that we are living with today. And the things that we consume online and that we consume in our daily lives to distract us or entertain us, I have a lot of those. I get sucked into football this time of year. That's kind of my thing. I get into fantasy football and watching my Bears lose every week. But there's hope. We learned that last week. There's still hope for the future. So I just got to keep telling myself that. But it serves as an echo chamber, right? The things that we consume or the things that we find that consume us are reflections of things that we are struggling with within or that we are battling with within. So, where does that lead us? How do we find peace? Well, there's many ways. We can find peace. For me, I find peace in nature. I went there this morning to Fairfax to watch the sunrise and watch the birds come to provide me some inspiration this morning. One of my favorite things growing up, when I attended service at Catholic Mass with my grandmother, was the saying that we learned from Jesus is, "My peace I leave you, my peace I give unto you." And then we would all shake hands. My sister really liked that part. We would share in community that way. But when you dig a little bit deeper on what Jesus is saying, you realize that peace I leave you, a peace I give unto you, that's a gift that we're given from God, and that's something that is already within us. We own that peace, and it exists within each and every one of us. It's accessible to us at any time. Sometimes it's easier to notice it than others. Like I said, there's a lot of hurt and hardship in the world. There's a lot of good, too. I saw it last night. We went to an event here locally. They had the Bloomington Krampus event. And we took my kids, my family, we went and we met up with Monica's sister and brother-in-law and her daughter. And we went to the Krampus event. We got to see all the big Krampuses walking around, scaring everybody and in their costumes. And it was a good time. There was a lot of folks gathered together in excitement for this. Last year we lost that event, and this year it's back in full force. And I found a piece of peace right there as there had a DJ, and there was a big crowd, but they left an open space in the center, and I set my son down. He's 4 years old and nonverbal, and just to watch him just experience joy out there. He was running around and dancing to the music and just carrying on, and I realized, like, there it is. There's some peace. It was a lot of chaos around me, loud music, people pushing and shoving around, and a big crowd gathering. But in that little moment, all I saw was my little boy out there running and living life to the fullest. And it was beautiful. I often find peace in nature. It's easy to see when you're out there, and you could see the beauty of God's creation. It reminds you that we are a part of this natural world and that we have that connection. But you know what the common theme is with all of these different ways that I find peace? Maybe ways that you find peace? It's being present. So here we all are, present in community right now. I hope you find a sense of peace being here. I do. I think it's very easy to find peace when you can find things to be grateful for. I think gratitude and peace go hand in hand. And last week, Reverend Karen talked to us about releasing expectation as a part of hope, is to release expectation of what you hope for things to be and to just release. When you release, you're able to find a sense of gratitude. You have to find that sense of there's pain and hardship, but I still have so much to be thankful for. Even if on the surface level, it's like, I'm glad that that's not happening to me, or I'm glad that that's not happening here. Expand upon that. Dig deep and find things that are to be grateful for, because they're all around us. I see so many reasons to be grateful right here in this room right now. And I think with that gratitude, able to find a sense of grace. I had to deal with a lot of learning grace through the passing of my father, and it was because I was able to release and find that gratitude. So as a result of gratitude, I found grace, and as a result of grace, I find peace. There's a lot of ways to look at it. We can use contemplative prayer and meditation, as I stated earlier. You can find that peace in the moment, but you have to be present. There's no wrong way to meditate. I learned that in my Unity classes. There are so many different avenues for meditation. One that I really enjoyed that I thought was very accessible was a meditation active while eating, to be thankful for the farmers that grew the food, be thankful for the folks that drove the food to bring it to where it is, to be thankful for the person that prepared the food. And it goes back to that gratitude, right? It's really easy to be distracted in the world. There's, like I said, that we have access to be distracted at any moment that we want to. But I think so much of the world the chaos in the world that we see externally can be a reflection of within, what is going on within, the inner turmoil, where it's easy to get in your own head and that logical part of your brain start to take over and overanalyze everything to try and make sense of why things are happening, or to place blame on why things are happening, when in reality it just is. It's not we like to put everything through a filter to judge it as good or bad, to judge it as fair or unfair, just or unjust. But in reality, it just is, and we are all connected. We believe that in Unity, that we are all connected and that we are always connected with God. The truth is we're living a human experience here, and the human mind is built to be distracted. It's built to be over complex thinking things, to get sucked into times of thinking that everything is wrong, or everything is against me, or I'm alone. You're never alone. We're always in connection with each other, and we always have that connection with ourselves. You have to do the inner work to see the change you want to see in the world. I believe that in my core, that we are divine expressions of God. And by doing the inner work in ourselves, we start to see more of the good in the world that we wish to see. And then once we see once you start to see it in yourself, once you can find that gratitude for the unique divine gifts and talents that you possess, you can start to see it in others as well. Social media can be, like I said earlier, it could be an echo chamber for good or for bad. But when you're able to see the good in yourself, to be at peace with yourself, you can start to see it in others. And I think so much in this modern day and age, what we are craving is that authentic human connection. It's to be reminded of the fact that we are all connected in spirit. We are all connected with God. That divine peace is within each and every one of us. In Matthew, Jesus said, "Go to your inner room and shut the door. Pray in secret, and in secret you'll be rewarded." Paraphrasing, but that's the gist of it. What do you think he meant by that? Meditation, perhaps? Contemplative prayer? Be present. I've done many different meditation practices, and going into the silence is by far the scariest one for me. It's very difficult when you finally say, shut the door, and be one, be still, turn the brain off, turn that monkey brain off, and connect with Source. It's overwhelming to say the source of all that is good in this world, the source that connects each and every one of us. That's a powerful statement. That's a powerful state of being. But it's a useful tool that we can use. We have access to it any moment. So when I say peace is just a breath away, I mean that. We have access to that peace at any time that we wish. We have to focus, be in the present moment, and find that state of peace. Go out into nature. Find something that inspires you. Be grateful for the beautiful things that are surrounded by you. Be grateful for the memories that you made with the people that you had and the time that you had with them. There's always something to be grateful for. There's always a way to grace. There's always a way to peace. So we're going to sing today. My daughter's really excited to get up on the microphone this morning, and we're going to help, hopefully, you all find a sense of peace. Thank you. I am one with the heart of the mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. Ave Maria, Kyrie eleison. I am one with the heart of the mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. Ave Maria, Kyrie eleison. Thank you. I ask that we now settle into our seats, come back to our body, feel supported by the chair, the couch, or if you're at home, feel supported and held in peace. We are peace. God is peace. I am peace. Sit with those words. Take a deep breath in and breathe in. God is. And exhale, I am. Breathe in, God is. And out, I am. Feel your connection to God. Receive the gift of peace that is innate within each and every one of us. Claim your peace. I am peace. God is peace. I am peace. Hold still and know that your peace flows out from you and touches everyone in this room today, touches everyone watching at home. It touches all of your family, all of your friends, all of our community. And it reaches out into the world. Our peace together in this moment connects us, and we send our peace out into the world. And we are grateful. We are held. We are whole. And we are one with God. Truly. Repeat these words in your head. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I. Be still and know that. Be still and know. Be still. Be.
Thank you. Thank you, Luke. Thank you to the Mabry. Thank you to the whole Salmon family. We appreciate you bringing peace to us today. Thank you. We prepare now to show our gratitude for what we continue to receive in our lives. There are several ways for you to contribute to Unity of Bloomington. Checks or cash are always welcome, or you can use that text to give button on the screen or the donate button on the website. As the greeters come forward, they will pass the offering bags, and you may want to bless the bag also and the contents. And if you are new to us today, there is a form in the a blue visitor form in the pocket of the chair right in front of you, and you can offer us your first impressions. Prayer request forms are also available in the pocket in the chair in front of you, and both of these forms can be dropped in the bags. As we prepare to give thanks, let's affirm for ourselves that we are abundant. I am an abundant being, an abundant universe. I am not dependent on people or situations for my good. God is the source of my supply. I always have something to give it, and I always give it. I expect the best. I give my best, and I now attract the best in every experience. Thank you. Now I invite the greeters to come on back as we will bless the greetings that they've gathered with divine love flowing through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and I am grateful. Thank you. We have some announcements for today. Right after service today, we have choir practice. For those of you who might be interested, Phyllis asks you to please join. The deadline for becoming a member of Unity, if you are not already, is this Tuesday, the 12th, because the board meets on the 13th, and they will want to ratify and say amen to your application. So if you want to vote at the annual board meeting, that is February 25th, then you will need to be a member. Drum Circle meets on the 21st. It's a lot of fun, and it is the winter solstice this Thursday, the 21st. We are having a Unity Basics and Refresher class on Zoom with Reverend David LeBeau on January the 14th, and this is a wonderful class and a wonderful opportunity to ground ourselves and center in those unity principles. And we invite everyone to stay. So it's scheduled from 12:30 till 2. And the reason for that is because we're going to have food beforehand after the service. And the service will also be led by David LeBeau as well. And he is an ordained Unity minister, spent 20 years as our minister here at Unity of Bloomington. Our speakers for the 17th is Dan Pekarsky, who's going to lead us in joy. And on the 24th, we will have our Christmas music service and Mackay St. Rain. I had also wanted to say a few things about the welcoming part of the service, if I may just take a minute to talk about that. It was in the newsletter this week. We had Reverend Greg Coles here, and he spent a day with us talking about kind of how things are with us and for us. And we had a group of about 20 people. And one of the things that he was surprised was that we still kind of interrupted our service with a welcoming of each other. And he said Unity churches don't really do that anymore. And he talked about kind of the needs in the world. We're so connected, but we're so disconnected because we're always behind a screen. And so the leadership here has decided we want to try asking you to please come early and please plan on lingering late so that we can know one another more deeply. 45% of adult Americans in the United States of America report that no one knows them deeply. And that's sad and hard to believe, but it is very true. Loneliness, depression, anxiety is on an upswing. And let's make a commitment as the warm and welcoming community that we are to take some extra time to really have more than a handshake in our morning with one another. So please feel free to come early. The coffee is made. And please plan your morning around staying a little bit later. All right. Now, we will stand if you like, and we will say together, the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. So let's form our circle, join hands, and sing, "Let there be peace on earth."